5 tips in 5 minutes, and today it's Dyedbro. We're going to fit one of these, and we're going to show you how to make it super easy. So step one, sounds really obvious, but it's really important. I'm cheating a little bit because I've got a clean bike, but clean your bike. If you've got something nice and pH neutral, not like a silicone shine or anything with any wax or chemicals in it, that's perfect, because you don't want to leave anything on there that will make the vinyl not stick to the bike. It makes a huge difference. You don't want water seeping out from behind the headset cups or dripping off the stem onto that bit of vinyl that you've just carefully lined up and got perfect. So yeah, it sounds really obvious, but clean your bike top to bottom and dry it and do it properly. Make your life easier. So yeah, clean your bike. Setup area, and I've put stable as a key word. I've got a bike stand and a workbench, which I'll go over in a second, because the workbench makes it much easier to work the bike and work the vinyl because it can't move around. There's other things you can do. If you've got a pallet, you can plonk your back wheel on a pallet. If you've got a friend around, they can hold the bars for you. The last thing you want the bike to do is to fall over or move again while you've just spent ages lining up your piece of vinyl. The smile stands that we have in the shop are also perfect for this. You could easily fit a Dyedbro in one of those. Prep is tip number 3. This is a big one. Dyedbro kits, you get chain stays, seat stays. There's 2 little extender bits for if you've got a long bike or an XL frame. The big top tube piece and a down tube protector. So prep, I'd say things like truck pads, rock guards, chainstay protectors. Get your scissors out or your knife and measure up first so you don't pull that bit of vinyl off. Go stick it on the frame and then find, that's going to be a problem. So don't be scared to cut it. Use a knife, get really clever and cut around the pattern maybe. Yeah, because you don't want to go stick in a down tube piece or a top tube piece where you've got something in the way. And that'll leave you stood there holding a bit of sticky vinyl with a bike that you can't stick it to. So yeah, prep, really important. Use scissors, use a knife. Preempt any fitting issues you're going to have. And give it some thought, especially with a down tube protector. A lot of bikes these days have something on the underside of them. And they're quite long. So really nice that Dyedbro put those in. But yeah, prep, very important. Heat, so I've got heat written down because you can use a hairdryer. You don't have to have a posh heat gun like we have. But it's really, really good and really helpful. I'm going to use that one again as an example because it's got the perfect area. That little internal cable routing lug, this kit's been on this frame well over a year now, to be fair. And there's no dirt under it and it hasn't lifted anywhere because when we fitted it really hot. It's quite heavy vinyl, it's quite thick. So it does a fantastic job in protecting the bike. But yeah, it's got some serious sort of, it's tough. It also makes it malleable. So if you get it hot, it will shrink round something like that, or your brake lug, or your seat tube. So your top tube piece on this frame is a medium, pretty common size. That's too long, but you've got the 2 extra pieces, which you could put around the seat tube for extra protection. You would definitely want to apply heat for that bit there to make it shrink around the corner. Otherwise, it's going to lift overnight or over the course of a day riding. And then tip number 5, 49 seconds to go. We're doing well. Tip number 5, I've put check it over. These things have been rolled up and sat in a box on a shelf in our warehouse for maybe a month or so. They don't want to be flat and laid out. That doesn't want to go the way that I will want it to go. So when you're using the applied squeegee to push against the vinyl or make it stick, and you're using heat to make it go around the shapes that you want it to go around, once you've done it and you think you've nailed it and it looks amazing, leave it overnight, check it in the morning, or if you're fitting it in the morning, Just give it a little bit of time to settle and check it before you ride it. Don't just head straight out. You will find the odd little corner will lift. 5 tips in 5 minutes. Dyedbro. Have fun.